Okay, guys, so to create a contact that is at 100%, you're going to go ahead and log into your command, and then you're going to go ahead and go into the contacts. So there's a few things that are super duper important in order to create a contact at 100%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a contact from start to finish just to show y'all. So you would click at the top right where it says add contact. And so the first thing, of course, you need is their name. So I'm going to go ahead and add myself to this. And then you need an email. So this one is super duper important. And I'll add the percentages at the end of this video of how much everything is worth. So you would go ahead and add their email, and then you would add their phone number, and then you need to tag them. So a tag is basically a quick way to group people and to add some color to your database. So they have all of these pre-made tags for you. The colored ones are ones that I've added in there. So, for example, if I wanted to make one for for the staff inside of our office, I can make a tag that says Keller Williams Heritage Staff. And then I can click right here where it says create custom tag. And I can choose the color that I want that group to be. And then I'd click add. And you can add multiple tags if you want to. So you can do like Keller Williams Heritage Staff and friend or whatever else you decide to add them to. And then you can click add more information. So you need additional contact information. So you can put in here their preferred method of contact. So like for me, it would be text. You can add additional email, additional phone numbers. Those do not count towards the percentages though. You do need an address. So what's cool about this is if you type in a few numbers, the addresses populate automatically, which I think is super neat and super user friendly. And then you can put the suite number. And then from here, you can add social profiles. So this does count towards the percentage. So like if I wanted to put the Instagram in here, I can go ahead and add that in there. And then you can go to the about section. And so you can add their legal name, a description about them, just so you remember who they are. And then you can add their birthday. So this counts towards the percentages as well. And then you can add their home anniversary if you have it. Relationships, that's up here as well. But basically, if you have like their spouse or their mother or father or son, whatever it may be inside of their inside of the database as well, you can tie people together. And then the work, you can add that as well. So then you can do the job title. And then where it says sales pipeline, the lead source is also a part of the percentage. So you want to make sure you put in where you got them from. So if it's like a referral, like if it's from a KW agent or whatever it may be, they have a bunch of different options in there for you. So, or you could do like relationships, whatever you want to do. But that does count towards the percentage. And then you can add a custom field too, but that one doesn't count towards the percentage. So then from there, if you do create contact and do, let's see if that actually worked because I already used that before. Let me go back. So you can see if you go to that contact, you can see the health score is going to be at 100%. From there, what I would do is I would add a neighborhood to them, no matter like who they are, if they're a buyer or a seller, just because you want to be able to add them automatically to that smart plan. So I would go ahead and get that contact to 100%, then add their neighborhood. And then once you have that neighborhood, it does create that landing page for that contact. So you can see this is the landing page for Regina. And then if you go back, you want to automatically add them to that smart plan. That is the monthly or the biweekly neighborhood nurture so that and hit confirm, so that they automatically get that email every time or with that landing page once a month or every 2 weeks, the way that after you put that neighborhood inside of their page. So that's how you get the contact to 100%.